laser focused for the Florida Panthers. Numbered to 599, and it is first on print. They don't call me the bookend king for nothing, my dear friends. Holy crapola. I think that is our biggest bookend that we have ever had. Hell yeah. Shout out to Bobby Viles and the UVWYNZ spot, Zoe Stark. Numbered to 175. Congratulations, Bobby Viles. Beautiful. Oh, my Lanta. Big Ben Hess, Gerangelo Seath J, and Trey Savage on the triple auto. Folks, my PC's autograph twice in one show. I know, brother. I know it. And that is 7 out of 8 on that Baseball Nation. Goodness gracious. Holy guacamole. I know, Daddy. I know it. For myself, though. Thank you so much, Thomas. I appreciate the positivity, my friends. How about Bobby Witt Jr.?
Oh, my God.
Oh. Wow. How about a Bobby Witt Jr. autograph in that pack number 4? Gotta love those pack number 4s. Am I right? Or am I right? Congratulations, Mr. Behrman. You win this morning, my good man. Damn! Bobby Witt Jr. on a 1990 throwback autograph. Oh my gosh, that's sick. Thank you so much, Freebird. You're absolutely right, my friend. Woo! Uploading that one up for you, Mr. Behrman, Senior. Goodness gracious, my brother. Juan Soto. Wow. Chris Krawiec, numbered to 5. Damn.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
Bro, you win this morning, good sir. Holy crapola. 3rd on print to 5. Magnificent. I told you that was a good omen, my dear friends. First card on the stand. Congratulations, Mr. Chris Krawiec. That is correct. 3rd on print to 5, my brother. Wow. Pros. Oh! Wow. Joey Krug.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
Bro. Jackson Merrill rookie autograph. Damn! Mr. Malinowski hit the fireworks, my dude. Perfect timing on those. Cannot thank you enough, you legend. Thank you, Tavian. I am not kidding you, my man. That is amazing. And it's numbered 42 out of 75 there for you, Joey. And Miss Melody, I think you spoke that into existence. Thank you, Jared from the island of Flores. Thank you, Val. Thank you, Ruthie. Thank you, Dutchie. Thank you, James Reinhart. Thank you, Mr. Peacharelli. Thank you, Mikey One. Thank you, Corey Bader. Thank you, Jonesy. And thank you, Chef James Reinhart. Oh. Trey Johnson. And wow. I am astonished that is a 1 of 1, folks. Holy crapola.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
There you go, you absolute legends. We start off the evening with a super fractor 1 of 1. Trey Johnson, rookie for the Washington Wizards? I believe so. And if that is the Wizards, my dear friends, that goes to Uncle Smitty. Yay, yay. Beautiful. Would you just look at it? My dear friends, our very first basketball 1 of 1. Oh, my dear friends, look at what's coming next. Oh, I'm going to freak out. Kalen Culpepper to 15. And ladies and gentlemen,
oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
My PC, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my Lanta. Folks, you just witnessed the very first Gerangelo Synth J autograph that I have pulled for myself. Hell yeah. Oh, I am so stoked. That's right, Mikey 1. Would you just look at it, my friends? And folks, it is the 1991 Pinnacle design as well. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Sorry, folks, I freaked out. And it's first on print to 49. Oh, I'm so excited. Sorry, folks, but I'm so glad that you're here to witness this. I know, Onward, I know. Oh my Lanta.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Mr. Allen White with a nuke. Bro, this kid's base cards are selling for $50. This is an on-card first Bowman autograph to 150. Huge. Goodness gracious. I am honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts, Allen White. Brother, this needs to go right into the pre-grade pile and possibly right into the grading pile. That is magnificent. Congratulations, Allen White. You win, brother. Wow. Damn. See? All right, let's see what we have here, folks. It is indeed a color blast. And it is all rise, Mr. Aaron Judge for the New York Yankees. Holy crapola. Wow. Mr. Kobaugh, you win today, my brother.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Wow. Congratulations, Mikey Kobaugh. Goodness gracious, brother. That one might want to go into the pre-grade pile immediately. Or the grading pile.
All right. What is it?
So, a little bit of an inside joke, my dear friends. That's the only cow milker you're going to see on a card.
It's like my favorite card. I think it's hilarious.
Oh, shout out to Rex Hudler.
Oh, I love it.
Well,
How often do you find that?
yeah, not often. That's a one of one there, folks. The image, anyway.
It's real.
That is real. That's right, Mr. Holgan. Yep. Thank you, Keithy.
He must be a farm boy.
Must be.
He has to be a farm boy.
The cow milker, Mr. Rex Hudler. And there it is, folks. Numbered to 75, Gunnar Henderson.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Very, very nice autograph there, my brother. You win this morning, Allen White. Gunnar Henderson is no slouch. That is 67 out of 75 on the rookie auto. Excellent. Oh my Lanta.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Wow. Congratulations, Mr. Peacher. Really, you win this morning, my brother. Ken Griffey Jr., numbered to 25.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Woo! It's Friday morning. Yeah, yeah, the vibe's alive. Sun's coming up and the cards are ready to fly. We're ripping packs, cracking backs, chasing that glow. Dalen's luscious locks gonna steal the whole show. JWV, yeah, the family's rolling in. Good times, great vibes, let the fun begin. Mrs. JunkWax running the show behind the scenes. Packing, sorting, shipping, keeping everything clean. We're going live on Twitch and YouTube today. Coffee in hand, let's rip it your way. Head to JunkWaxVintage.com, don't wait. Grab a spot, grab a rip, let's celebrate. It's Friday morning, we're ready to roll. Pulling fire
Let's fix that right there. There we go. Good morning, my dear friends. It is so nice to see you. Happy FriYAY. Big hugs. Firm handshakes all around. Mic check 1, 2. That is correct, you giant, smiling, handsome son of a gun. What's up, Johnny? Good to see you, Tuna. Mr. Brian Smith, good morning. Oh, you know it is FriYAY, my good man. Mr. Salts Giver, Jason. I see Mr. Bader over here, my favorite dubious tree, our roller derby brother. Mr. Jesse Holm, it is wonderful to see you this morning, my man. I appreciate you being over here on Twitch. And again, I am very confident that I think your little lady is going to be just fine, my dude. But I appreciate you popping that handsome face in here today, good buddy. It is always good to see you no matter why. Mr. Big Perm, what's up there, Mr. Moore? Awesome to see you over there on TikTok, my brother. As always, legends, I hope everyone is having the most fantastic FriYAY possible. And if by some act of the universe you are not, you're in the right place, my friends, because I hope I can turn that frown upside down. And we're going to have a fantastic FriYAY morning. And then, tonight, on eBay Live, at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, my dear friends, we are going to get into a doozy. Mr. Stroop, one half of the Super Stroopers. Long time no see, you absolute legend. Good to see you. One of our favorite mass holes. Mr. Whiting, happy FriYAY to you too, my good man. All right, Mr. Verhalen, not Verhagar. Top of the morning to you, Nate the Great. Awesome to see you, my man. Mr. Elijah, welcome back, young man. Average Card Dude, good morning. Good to see you, my buddy. All right, legends. Let's flip this camera around real quick, and you know what we got to get into this morning. First item of business. What's up there, Glocky? Good to see you, my man. We got to bust into that spicy water, some of that nectar of life. Cheers, my friends. Broast. Pinkies up because we're fancy. Hot dog polls, thank you for smacking that follow button. It is good to see you again, my man. And top of the morning to you too there, Big Perm. Awesome to see you, Michael. How are you, my friend? Cheers. Ah, so good. A little ASMR this morning. All right, Nate, thank you for smacking that follow button. Welcome to the family. Retired Stu, long time no see, my good man. How you doing? Happy New Year, brother. My fellow veteran. Excuse me. All right, folks, let's get some music happening here real quick. Beautiful. All right, legends, can you do me a solid? So, full disclosure, I had to reset up all my audio this morning. I want to make sure that our Spotify is at a good level. Can you help me out with that? Oh, thank you, Stu. It is nice to see you again. KJ the Card King, thank you for smacking that follow button. I appreciate you, buddy. Mr. B. Phil, what's up, dude? Awesome to see you as always, my man. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. Hope you're having a wonderful FriYAY morning. All right, Tuna. Sounds good? Mr. Roden, I sincerely appreciate that, my brother. Thank you so much. Excellent. All right, folks, we are solid. So we busted into that spicy water. We got some music going. I think there's time for one last thing before we refresh that shop for the very first time. And it is busting into some juicy junk wax. Why, thank you, Mr. Gurkey. Good to see you, Robert. Let's go back in time to 1992 Leaf and see if we can find a Ken Griffey Jr. Mr. Kaiser, good morning. As always, legends, if it is your very first time tuning in to this ugly mug, it is awesome to have you. My name is Dalen, also known as JunkWaxVintage, and you can find me here almost every single morning, rocking your face off with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a couple laughs. Typically at my expense. And that's exactly how we want it. Oh, you know it, DJP. Good morning, Mr. Pudwill. How are you, Dennis? Great to see you this morning, my man. All right, we start out with a Spike Owen for the now defunct Expos. Dougie Fresh, good morning, my brother. How about some Ken Patterson channeling his inner...
Come on, Craig.
Shout out to Greg Maddox. Hey, my little kick and wing, El Tony Hernandez, another OG of our whole family. It is damn good to see you this morning, my brother. Que bueno verte. And Uncle Smitty, yay. He has a question. He says, Dalen, do you have penny sleeves for sale? We do. Yes, we do, my brother. Up there at JunkWaxVintage.com. Excuse me. Little checklist. Ken Hill. Oh, you got the 1992 Leaf Set promo. Don't see those all the time. Mr. Carl, what you talking about, Willis? Ron Darling. Good morning, Darren. Excellent to see you, my brother. How are you? Spike Owen, so nice. We got him twice? Okay. Chuck Finley. With a slightly cold upper lip. Mr. Mike Bilecki for the Atlantans. Ricky Bones. Mike Henneman, old dimple chin himself for the Motor City Kitties. Chris Bosio, perennial all-star pitcher. Marquise Grissom for the now defunct Expos. And last but not least, we got a Brian Hickerson for the Gigantes. Shout out to Tuna. There you go. Corey Bader. So you were able to find the penny sleeves, but it's just sold out? That is very possible, my man. I might need to go in there and update that little bad boy. So Uncle Smitty, give me just a shake of a lamb's tail here, pal. And I appreciate you all bearing with me for just a moment here. I'm going to do some behind-the-scenes work, try to get Uncle Smitty taken care of. Thank you in advance. Solid. There you go, Uncle Smitty. I got you, bro. Mi placer. All right, legends. It does look like we have some new orders up there at JunkWaxVintage.com. I think they're all break spots, though. So if you would like to tear something down from this delicious wall of wax to my left, be my guest. Threaten me with a good time. Exactly right there, Johnny Ward. Shout out to Mark Keys. Haven't seen that dude in a while. Hey, you are very welcome, Uncle Smitty. It is my pleasure as always, my brother. Thank you for asking. Muy bien pregunta este mañana. All right, legends. Let's refresh that shop for the very first time this morning. DJP over here on TikTok says, I've gone through a ton of penny sleeves. Haha, you and I both, my brother. Millions of them. Millions. Alrighty. I think I need to lock in a break spot here. Shout out to Tuna, who snagged our very first break spot of the show anyway. And he took down his Gigantes. Beautiful. Mr. Robert, we do not at this point sell the card savers, is what those are called. But in the future, we will. Absolutely. I cannot thank you enough, Tuna. Sincerely appreciate you, pal. Let's get you locked in here real quick, buddy. And do we have a Brett Metcalf with us this morning by chance? Because we have a mail day to get into. Oh, by the way, legends, you will see a little piece of content coming out today that I filmed yesterday about that 1909 T206 Cy Young. We made a cool little piece of content. I'm very excited for you to see that today. Spent the better part of yesterday making that little bad boy. So that is what is left in our Allen and Ginter there, folks. It is 2 hobby boxes. Looking at some Allen and Ginter Mitchell and Ness parallels. Excited to see what we find out of there. And we have also found a couple of sweet redemptions of a sweatshirt and a t-shirt. Excited to see what we find out of this round of Mitchell and Ness. Mr. Brian Smith says, what gangster rap should I listen to on the way to pick up my toddler today? Good question, my man. How about some Wu-Tang Clan? Some 36 Chambers this morning, my dude. Some Cream. Get the money. Dollar bills, y'all. Mr. Dennis Legacy, it is awesome to see you over there on YouTube, my brother. Happy New Year. And we missed you too, pal. There you go, Tony Tone, my man. You're very welcome, Brian Smith. I'm glad I could be of assistance this morning. Exactly right, Johnny Mesco. Nailed it. All right, folks. So that's what we have left in the Allen and Ginter. We are approaching halfway. And then we do have a random break up there that's just $10 a spot. And if we fill that little bad boy this morning, we will bust that little bad boy this morning. Threaten me with a good time. All right, let me bring my TikToker back here. Oh, there you go, some ghetto boys. What's up, Darren? Mr. Travie Patty, it is damn good to see you, young man. Hope you had a great Thursday. Excuse me. There you go, Tony Tone. Mr. Monco, it is awesome to see you this morning. Mr. Johnny Mesco, always a pleasure, my brother. Texas Robert, some Weezer. Always happy to listen to some Weezer, my dude. Shout out to Rivers Cuomo. Hey, you nailed it there, Johnny Ward. All right, legends. Let me refresh that shop one more time. Make sure I'm not missing anything. After I snag myself a little sippy. Ooh, Mr. Dennis Legacy. Mr. YouTube himself over there snagged a couple of break spots. He rocked my face off, you legend. Thank you, brother. Cheers. And my friends, I have some cool stuff to show you here in just a moment after we lock in a couple of break spots. And just a heads up, folks, the personal rip queue is completely wide open. So thank you again, Dennis Legacy, for snagging down some break spots, getting us a little closer on that 2025 Heritage High number, taking down 13 and 14. There you go, good sir. Got you locked in there, my brother. Oh, you and I both there, Kevin O'Brien. Awesome to see you over there on YouTube this morning. Thank you for being there, good sir. Tony Hernandez, your favorite gangster rap is Matis Yahoo. Very nice, very nice. I actually got to meet him once in an airport many, many, many years ago. And I didn't even recognize him when I first saw him, too. And then he talked. I heard his voice, and I was like, oh, wait a second. I know that dude. It was back when he first cut his hair. Many, many years ago. All right, legends. We are current up there in the shop, so let's do some show and tell while we are awaiting another order from JunkWaxVintage.com. So, of course, my friends, like I said, you're going to see a little piece of content come out today about this little piece of history. So this card is 116 years old. And just to put this into perspective, I'll give you a little sneak peek on the content that's coming out today. If a pitcher nowadays, current MLB pitcher, okay, not 1909, but 2026, if a pitcher throws 18 to 20 wins in a season, that's like elite. That's really, really good, right? If they have 200 wins in their whole career, that's pretty damn astonishing. It's pretty damn good too. And if they go over 250 wins in a career, they're probably going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Just to put that into perspective, okay? This guy, over the course of his career, 511 wins. That is one of those records that will never, ever, ever be broken. Ever. Because they don't even let pitchers pitch that much anymore, right? Very similar to Nolan Ryan's strikeout record. So anyway, this is a little piece of history, and we made a really cool piece of content. Excited to show you that a little bit later today. Shout out to Mr. Mikey Kobaugh. We pulled this little bad boy for him right here in the family, and I snagged it from him, and we're going to auction this little bad boy off on eBay Live. This is a stained glass rookie Jackson dart. So there are a whole bunch of sales on eBay between $500 and $600. Excited to see how that one goes. We have a giant Shohei Ohtani patch, and that is numbered to 75 from Jersey Fusion. Fun. We still have that 1/8 of the Luke Keyshaw Minnesota Twins rainbow. We have the 250, the 299, and the geometric 225. So if we have any Minnesota Twins fans out there, that's going to be your Huckleberry. Oh, that's awesome, Dennis Legacy. Shout out to Nick Kurtz. How about a Kobe Bryant? PSA 10. Blue foil variation on the draft ticket. Isn't that sweet? And I believe that is a population 8 last time I checked. Only a few of those out there. And speaking of Kobe, how about 1998, 1999 EX Century? They are such cool cards. And we actually auctioned off a whole lot of these cards just a couple of weeks ago. I was able to find the Kobe Bryant in an SGC 8. So we'll be auctioning that one off tonight. It's a lady. How about our very first ever tennis autograph from Topps Royalty, number to 75, Martina Hingis. She's got a nice signature too. That Ninja Denzel Clark, who now plays for the Athletics, I believe, and that is a Prism signature. We also have the man, the myth, the Montaigne. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Rob Richardson. Shout out to Tuna. Isn't that cool? And believe it or not, folks, this is the second Joe Montana autograph that we have. We got another one right here. Double the Montaigne. So we will be auctioning off both of those little bad boys, hopefully this evening. We also have a BGS Pristine Paul Skeens rookie, commemorating him being the 5th pitcher ever to start an All-Star game. Mr. Tony Tone, do I have any Spencer Jones? I don't think so, pal. Those go pretty quick, unfortunately. How about a Ryan Sandberg? On card, beautiful autograph, PSA authenticated. Rest in peace to the Spoken Night legend. That is so damn cool. Gotta love it. And I'm almost positive that is his rookie card. I'd have to double check, but I know he started like 82, 83-ish, but I'd have to double check on that one. Hey, there you go, Doc. Shout out to Spokane, little Spokompton. How about let's go back in time to a 1960 Old Man Yastrzemski. Isn't that cool? Love that one. And we're not done yet. How about the man, the myth, the mustache, before the mustache, Mr. Mike Schmidt, 1973 rookie third baseman. And in my humble opinion, he is probably the best third baseman to ever do it. But again, that's just my 2 cents, which is sometimes worth a wooden nickel. Mr. Darren B., I see those beautiful TikTok gifts over there, my brother. Sincerely appreciate that, pal. How about a Kobe Bryant rookie? Stadium Club, SGC 8.5. Gosh, that's pretty. How about we stick with some Kobe? That is another Kobe rookie from 1996 Collector's Edge, and that is actually numbered to 6,750. 4951 out of 6750. Pretty cool, right? And then last but not least, we have another rookie Kobe Bryant. SGC 8 on the Skybox Premium. And we're not done yet. How about a Warren Moon, 1985 Topps with Hall of Fame inscription? Shout out to my now defunct Houston Oilers. Thank you very much for dropping that in the chat there, Alex Wayne. Sincerely appreciate your assistance there, my man. Isn't that cool, Darren? I could not agree more, my brother. We have got some bub-bub-bub-bub bangers that we're going to be auctioning off over there on eBay Live tonight and tomorrow night. First Bowman Schmeckel, numbered to 299, Mr. Tommy White for the Marlins, and he is a stud pitcher. How about a prospect for the San Diegans? Shout out to Melody. That is Mr. Jacob Marcy on a Bowman Chrome from Bowman Draft, and that is a black refractor numbered to 75 on-card autograph, PSA 10. How about a 1958 Topps Mickey Mantle? That is not a small card. Tio Smitty, tu sabes way. Gracias para la fuego. Tu sabes. Si mames. So yeah, 1958 Mickey Mantle. Absolutely freaking beautiful. A lot of you have seen this one. I pulled this one myself from 2024 Topps Definitive. Mr. Johnny Bench, Ellie De La Cruz, and Orale Joey Votto. And that is a population 1, my friends. PSA 10 on a thick with 2 C's definitive card. Brand new one. Shout out to the Hammer. And we're not talking about Mark Coleman. Oh, you and I both, Corey Bader. You and I both, brother. How about a stained glass Giannis? PSA 10. That is freaking gorgeous. I am peanut butter and jealous of whoever gets that one already. This one too. How about a 1956 Teddy Baseball? One of our fellow veterans. In an SGC 2.5. The legend, in my humble opinion, one of the best baseball players to ever grace the diamond, Mr. Ichiro Suzuki. On-card autograph numbered to 15 from Topps Tier 1. And we're not done yet. How about a super short print acetate Jaden Daniels rookie? Gosh, those are cool. Back to 1983. Some Wayne Gretzky stickers. And we got a couple of them. We also have a Hammer and Hank Aaron. Hank Aaron. On-card autograph. And that does come with a certificate of authenticity. And then how about a Joey B? Mr. Joe Burrow. And that is from the Cotton Bowl where he sat on the bench. But they did win that game. And that is numbered to 10. So we'll be auctioning that one off tonight as well, I think. So that is just some of the things that you will see over there on eBay Live, my friends. And of course, all these cards back here on the spinner, those are going to be up there too. So we have got some serious juice that we're going to be auctioning off this weekend. Okie dokie. Let me snag myself a little sippy, my dear friends. Hey, Jeff Rotel, my brother from another mother. How is our marvelous Mizzouin this morning? Good to see you, Jeffro. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around, my brother. So I will share with you yesterday, folks. I tore apart my entire setup yesterday because I was trying to fix some sound. So I sincerely appreciate you helping me with some sound this morning. Thank you so, so much. So we had a very, very eventful day yesterday. I spent about 8 hours working on my setup. Got everything. I had to completely reset everything, which I'll be very transparent with you was a little bit scary because I've had that locked in there for quite a while. But got everything back up and reset, and everything sounds good. So thanks for bearing with me on that one. All right, we do have a couple of brand new orders up there at JunkWaxVintage.com. Humongous Costco economy size shout out to Uncle Smitty and Master Bader. Corey Bader, my rad roller derby brother. Let's do it. So I do see some top loaders. Oh, you know what, Corey Bader? I do apologize, my man. We should have taken down the 55 points because we are out of those right now. But the good news, Corey Bader, is we have brand new 55ers coming in I think about 3 weeks. I am so, so sorry, brother. Gosh dang it. But we do have the other ones. So we do have your card stands. We do have the 35 points. We do have the card sleeves. We just don't have the 55ers, my brother. I'm so, so sorry. Mr. Siebert, did we fill the Allen Ginter break yet? We did not yet, my man, but I think it's about halfway. And I love the positivity. Thank you very much, Jeffro. Great to see you this morning, El Guapo. And Tony Tone, what do I think about the Costco mega boxes? They can be really fun, for sure. Gotta love some Costco cards, yeah? So fun fact, my dear friends, this sounds so stupid. Myself and Mrs. Junkwax, we bought Costco memberships about 3 months ago. We still have not been there to take our pictures yet. Yeah, way to go. Way to go, Dalen. We got to figure that out. All right, so Mr. Corey Bader, I got you squared away, my man. We'll grab some card stands here in just a moment. And then T.O. Smitty, taking down 2 packs of totally certified basketball and 2 packs of penny sleeves. Mucho aprecio, T.O. Smitty. Hey, you are very welcome, Mr. Siebert, and I am awesome this morning, my brother. Thank you for asking. Tony Tone, your Costco picture is hilarious, similar to my driver's license. Roger that, my man. Alrighty. Hey, what's up, Sal? Long time no see, my brother. Happy New Year. Great to see you as always, my dude. Hope you have had a wonderful 2026 thus far. All right, legends, if you would allow me just a moment, I need to grab some card stands and some packs for Uncle Smitty, and I'll be right back. All right, Uncle Smitty.
Oh, yeah.
Couple of packs of totally certified basketball for you, hermano. Oh, you know it, Jeffro. I'm sure you do, my brother. All right, got you covered, Uncle Smitty. But first, we got to get into a couple of card stands for Corey Bader. I'm throwing card stands over here. All right, Corey Bader, would you do me a solid, my friend? 1 on the left, 2, 3, or 4. I'm going to let you choose your own adventure, my brother. 1 on the left, 4 on the right. As always, my beautiful friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me on this absolutely fantastic FriYAY morning. Awesome to see each and every one of your handsome and beautiful faces. Starting the morning the right way. All right, Corey Bader, 1 and 4. Thank you, sir. Let's see if we can't find you something juicy. I sincerely appreciate you snagging these stands, Corey Bader. I hope I can find you a juicy one, my brother. We did find the Saturn, by the way, over there on eBay Live on Wednesday night, I believe. We have a base card stand. There you go, Mr. Corey Bader. Even those base card stands are pretty damn cool, though, bro. Congratulations. We'll put that one right back in the box. Let's go number 2.
Giggity, giggity.
That didn't sound right. Wait a second. Who does number 2 work for? We have another base card stand there, my man. Felicidades. Congratulations, Mr. Corey Bader. You got yourself a couple of beautiful JWV card stands, my brother. If you would like myself and Mrs. Junkwax to autograph those for you, you just say the word, pal. It is my pleasure. Thank you for the positivity, Corey Bader. I see you, Jeffro. Alrighty. Let me put your name on these real quick, Mr. Corey. I have got you covered, my man. Would you prefer gold or silver ink?
Look, I know you miss her, man. But you can't keep doing this to yourself.
Gold, it is.
Meanwhile, you're out there just walking the streets at night, alone.
I've got you covered, pal. Thank you again, Mr. Corey Bader. Wonderful way to start our FriYAY, in my humble opinion. So we're going to refresh that shop in just a moment, folks, but we got to get into a couple of juicy packs for Uncle Smitty. Tío Smitty, ¿estamos listos? I hope so. Good morning, all my friends over here on TikTok. It is awesome to have you as always. And shout out to all the folks over there on YouTube and Kick. You rock my face off. I hope you're all having a fantastic FriYAY morning. Looks like we do have a handful of you over there. And on Kick, and on Facebook, and on Twitch. Beautiful. Thanks for being here this morning, you absolute legends. There's Uncle Smitty. Excellent. Buena suerte, Tío Smitty. Let's do it. Gosh, these cards are beautiful. And we start off with old LeBron James. Jaren Jackson Jr. for the Memphis Grizzlies. Shout out to Mr. Siebert. Or no, I can't remember. There was somebody else that was a Memphis Grizz fan. I thought that was Mr. Siebert, but I could be wrong. I think he's up there in Michigan. Good morning, Alex. Invader Zim. Awesome to see you this morning, my brother. How are you? How about a Zach Levine? Yep. Rocking the rim with Mr. Pew Pew himself, John Morant. How about a Zach Edey on the rookie? Zach Levine, so nice, you got him twice. Ryan Dunn. Hashimura for the Lakers. Back-to-back Lakers with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Awesome. And last but not least, a Dylan Jones for OKC. Shout out to Grandpa Brucey. Beautiful.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, Uncle Smitty. Invader Zim, you're about to do your 10th vehicle deal of the month. That is amazing, my brother.
Oh, yeah.
Keep up the good work over there, my man. Well played. All right, second and last pack magic for Uncle Smitty. Gracias otra vez. Hello, nurse. Good to see you, Tony. All right, we start out with a Scoot for Rip City. One half of the brothers Thompson and Asar. Jose Avocado. On target, Mr. Tyrese Maxey. Franchise Foundation's Matas Buzelis for the Bulls. Another Scoot. The legend, Mr. Dominique Wilkins. Shout out to our gorgeous Georgian. How about Dalen Duran for Detroit? Dominique, so nice, you got him twice. Mr. Wilkins. And last but not least, rest in peace to the late, great Mr. Ryan Dunn. Different Ryan Dunn. I hope somebody gets that obscure reference. Well, Uncle Smitty, you got some sweet, sweet cards there, my man. Thank you, as always, for snagging those down from JunkWaxVintage.com. Oh, you nailed it, Mr. Monko. Thank you, Tony Tone. Nailed it. And that will be with your penny sleeves there, Uncle Smitty. Gracias otra vez, hermano. I hope you have a wonderful remainder of your morning, my good man. Excuse me. All right, legends, let's refresh that shop one more time, shall we? And we are current up there in that shop. Outstanding. So again, Mr. Corey Bader, I will make sure you get 35-point top loaders and penny sleeves. And Uncle Smitty, I will grab both of those penny sleeve packs for you, my man. And then Corey Bader, I do sincerely appreciate your patience, my brother. We got a couple of options. If you would like me to refund you for those 55 points, I'm happy to do that. But if you just want to let it ride for about 3 weeks, I'll get some new ones to you as soon as we get them in the house. I am right here, my man. I see you, Mr. Lot Lizard. And am I only live on Twitch mainly? So no, my friend. We're actually live on 5 separate simultaneous platforms, my dude. Mr. Shilly Sports, it is always damn good to see you this morning, my brother. Happy FriYAY. And I sincerely appreciate the hearts. Thank you so much, you big sweetie. Tuna. Tony Tone says, I got to grab some top loaders from you. You are more than welcome to, my good man. Nurse Tony, I am very, very sorry to hear that, my brother. That is some rough stuff. Gosh dang it. The circle of life. And sometimes it sucks. I am so sorry you're having to go through that today, Tony. Sincerely apologize from the bottom of my heart, my brother. Gosh dang it. Mr. Lot Lizard, I sincerely appreciate that, brother. Yes, it is. So for those of you that are new to the family, my name is Dalen, also known as JunkWaxVintage. And you can find me here almost every single morning and almost every single evening, lighten the chat up with that daily dose of positivity, some spicy water, some camaraderie, and always a whole bunch of laughs. So we are live on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and the whole rest of the famdamly is over here on Twitch. So if you would like to make the switch, my friends, come on over, baby. We would love to have you. It is easy and it is free to come join us over here on the Twitch. And in my humble opinion, Twitch is the best viewing experience for my show, because you get a little bit of a different view. Mr. Lot Lizard says, I'm going to cut to the chase. I've been stuck with wife in Alaska for 20 plus years. Wow. That sounds pretty rough, man. Sounds like a personal problem. You might want to go talk to a marriage therapist, my friend, instead of TikTok. Just throw that out there for you, my man. Some very gentle, friendly, loving advice. So if you have issues with your wife, instead of airing those on TikTok, you might want to talk to her about it, my man. Just a thought. But I appreciate you being here this morning, my brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. Again, Mr. Shilly, it is damn good to see you, brother. Oh, thank you so much for saying that, Ross. I do my damnedest, pal. So all of these beautiful cards up here on this stand will be for sale up there on eBay Live. We have a PSA 10 Tyranitar Pokemon. We have a Sidney Crosby RPA. That's a huge card. We have a Patty Mahomes RPA, numbered to 25. That is another pretty big one. How about the Patty Mahomes rated rookie? And that is a red press proof PSA 9. And then we have a Lamar Jackson, little lamb jack on the stained glass PSA 10. And last but definitely not least, we have that Kobe Bryant rookie PSA 8. That is a 4-figure card. And then right after that is the Mike Trout second on print to 10. That is a BGS 9.5, equal to a PSA 10. And that card is uber thick with 4 C's. So I was astonished that that one came back at 9.5. So there you go. And then, of course, we have that little bad boy. So that booklet is about 2 G's. And we did have somebody buy that one already, but their credit card did not go through. So we'll bring that one back. And then check this out, legends. How about the Chicken Man, Mr. Wade Boggs? On the bottom left. The bottom right is Ken Griffey Jr. And the top is Derek Jeter and Don Mattingly. And we're going to auction off all those baseballs as well. So very, very excited for a huge weekend over there on eBay Live, my dear friends. Ross, do you like those patties in the Lamar? Hey, me too, pal. So if you like those, you might want to follow us over there on eBay Live, my friend, because we will be there tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and a lot of the cards that you just saw me mention will be on the auction block. Ridiculously excited for a wonderful eBay weekend, my dear friends. All right, let me refresh that shop one more time. Oh, hell yeah. My dear friends, my family, it looks like we are going to rip through some juicy junk wax while we are waiting on another order up there at JunkWaxVintage.com. Mr. Fuzzro, what's up, brother? He said, I would like to know what kind of case you have that Griffey Upper Deck rookie in. Talking about this little guy right here. And I appreciate you asking, my brother. So that is called a mint case. So I have a very dear friend in this hobby. His name is Brian Perrip. You can find him over there on Instagram. And we have pictures of him and I from the National this last year. And he's actually even been in here to this show before a couple of different times. So he created a card storage system for people that don't want to send their cards off to be graded. And this is called a mint case. And they're pretty damn cool. So they actually come in white as well. That's right, Jeffro. You remember. You legend. We had such a good time at the National last year, Jeffro. Very, very much looking forward to this year. Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko, go team. Go sports. Go sports balls. Good to see you this morning, Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko. So Tuna says the G1 case is the way to go, better than the mint hobby case. The G1 case is very nice. You're absolutely right, but they are super expensive. Oh, there you go, Fuzzy. Well, all you have to do, my man, I think it's, if you go to Mint, it's actually M1NT. M1NT is how they spell their company. So if you go check those out and let them know that Uncle Junk Wax sent you. Oh, I hope so too, Jeffro. I hope so too, my brother. Alrighty. But we will be there. And we are very, very excited for another National this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to meet a whole bunch of junkers up there. We've already had a whole bunch of them hit me behind the scenes in the emails. And then we're going to possibly hang out with my teammates, the Sports Cards Nonsense crew. So very, very excited for this year's National. This will be our very first National where we are under the Sports Cards Nonsense umbrella. So it's going to be a blast. Oh, I got you, Tuna. Roger that, my man. Well, everybody is entitled to their opinion, my brother, for sure. Mr. Glock has a question.
Oh, yeah. What kind of a question you want to ask her?
He says, did you watch the Miami game last night? I did not, but I heard the coach got fired. Yikes. Poor guy. It's a bummer. Mr. Dawson Babineau, what's up, buddy? Awesome to see you back. What is a National? So I am happy to tell you, my man. So the National is a huge sports card show. It is the largest sports card show on planet Earth. It is called the National Sports Collectors, or National Sports Cards Collector Convention. NSCC is the abbreviation. So it happens every year there, Dawson, at the end of July. And it does switch around cities, except these last year, this year, and next year, 3 years in a row, are going to be in Rosemont, Illinois. So right outside of Chicago. And we were there last year, myself and Jeffro, and Bree B and Lolo, and Mrs. Junkwax, and a whole bunch of the other junkers. It was so damn cool to meet a whole bunch of people in person. This year will be no different. And actually, I think it's going to be even a little bit better. Because now we've got a crew of friends to hang out with when we get there. So this year we'll be in Chicago. Next year we'll be in Chicago. And then I think after that it's going to Detroit. And then I think the year after that it goes to Atlantic City. So it does move around just a little bit. So feel free to look that one up. Mr. Babineau, The National is what it is called. And you can just Google The National Card Show and I'm sure it'll pop right up for you, buddy. All righty. So let's get back into a set that means very, very much to yours truly. Some 1990 Donruss baseball. And we start out with Old Man Yastrzemski. Second Old Man Yastrzemski we've seen this morning. Mr. Burns. Willie Wilson laying down the bunt for Alan White's Kansas City Royals. Lenny Harris for Mr. Mikey Kobah's Trolley Dodgers. Chucky Carey. Dennis. I love lamp. I love desk. I love carpet. Dalen, are you just looking at things and saying you love them? Yes, I am. I love cards. Jeff and the Swiss Family. Robinson. Gus Polidant. Mr. Polidor. Mark Williamson for Uncle Moosey's Orioles. Kelly McGruber from right here in Austin, Texas. Actually it went to the same high school my kids are going to go to. We have a Harold Reynolds rap for my Seattle Mariners, who is still an absolutely wonderful commentator. How about some Fetty Wap? Mike Fetters, as the kids would say. Paul Kilgus for the Cubbies. How about some old Greg?
Come on, Greg.
Jeffries. Glenn always bragging for the Milwaukee Brewers. Donnie and the Swiss Family for Tunis Gigantes. And last but not least, Rafael Belliard. And I believe he was part of that 1995 World Series winning Braves team, too. Shout out to the Pirates and our buddy Ray Ray from eBay. Excellent. Always happy to rip into some juicy junk wax on an absolutely fantastic Friday morning with each and every one of you. Ooh, and we have a brand new order up there at JunkWaxVintage.com. Why, thank you so much to our family educator, Mr. Steve Doctor, our nasty North Dakotan, taking down a spot in our Topps Heritage High number. Cannot thank you enough, Steve Doctor, helping us get a little closer. That is where we're at on the Topps Heritage High number. Still plenty of spots left in that one. And remember, my friends, that is just $10 a spot. Random teams, you could end up with the Dodgers. And then you have a 2025 Allen Ginter. This is 2 hobby boxes, and they're Mitchell and Ness edition hobby boxes. So there could be Mitchell and Ness redemptions in there. And I think we have a pretty damn good chance of finding one because we're doing 2 hobby boxes. So shout out to all the legends who have already purchased a team in this one, but there are still some really good teams left. Kind of shocked that the Cardinals are still up there, the Cincinnati Reds, the Twins, the Tigers, the Royals, the San Diegans. Shout out to Miss Melody. The Pirates are still up there. I said, damn. So there's a lot of wonderful teams up there. Mr. Siebert, you have the Tigers. Well, where am I missing some, my man? It looks like we have a couple of minutes here, so give me just a second, pal. And we'll go back through and I'll find that for you. Let's do a little audit, shall we? Thank you for bearing with me for just a moment. All right, there we go. So that was the last one out of box number 1. Looks like Nurse Tony was the very first one to... Oh, that's the wrong break. Silly me. That's the Heritage High number break. I'm a dork. Mr. Yessie Hockey took down the Guardians. I've got him locked in. Andrew Shumper, the Family Devil Dog, took down his Brewers. Got him. Mr. Kyle Dana, our favorite Crudster, took down the Fightin' Phillies. He is locked in. Excuse me. Johnny Solo, taking down the Yankees. Got him locked in. Beautiful. Mr. David Siebert, there you are, my brother, taking down the Motor City Kitties. Thank you, David. Our marvelous Michigander. Trust but verify. Got you covered, pal. Thank you, Mr. Siebert. Getting us a little bit closer. Mr. Tony Tone, you may have to pick up the Padres and give the cards to your father-in-law. That would be very thoughtful of you. I love that. Alrighty. So I think we are solid on that one. Let me just double check myself. Mr. Gower taking down the Marlins. Yep, we got him locked in. I'm just keeping myself honest here. Mr. Todd O'Hara, the Todd father, taking the Astros and the Mets. Yep. Mr. Jordan Stones taking down Uncle Moosey's Orioles. Indeed. Tuna taking down his Gigantes. Got him locked in as well. And besides that, we are solid. Beautiful. Well, I appreciate you bringing that to my attention, David. Sorry about that, buddy. Oh, and Mr. Steve Doctor was not done in the shop yet. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, Steve Doctor, I appreciate you snagging a break spot and taking down the Minnesota Twins. There you go, Steve-O. Thank you again, my brother. On Nurse Tony and Miss Melody. Good to see you this morning, Melly P. How was moderator extraordinaire this morning? Shout out to you and Lids. And we're not talking about the hat store. Good to see you this morning, Melly. Making my morning, my friend. All right, Mr. Numismatic Nurse Tony just took down the Pirates. Let's refresh that shop real quick. I see it. Outstanding. Thank you very much, Nurse Tony. And I sincerely hope I can find you a nice little Paul Skeens in here, my man. Excellent. So, friends, we were down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 teams to go. And then we were busting into both hobby boxes. Now, if this break does not fill this morning, then we will be looking to fill it Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. That'll be our next show here on all 5 platforms. The next 2 JWV shows will only be over there on eBay Live. And my friends, I have said it before, and I will say it again, and I never apologize for the redundancy. I am absolutely convinced that we have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby, right here in the JWVCC. And that goes for over there on eBay as well. We are building a spectacular community of Gem Mint 10 human beings over there on eBay Live. It's been very, very cool to see. So thank you to each and every one of you who have joined us over there. And we're only going to get better over there too. There are some really cool enhancements coming to eBay Live over the next few weeks. I can't share them with you, unfortunately, but just know, just trust me, that there's some really cool stuff coming. Mr. DJP, no worries, my man. The Twins were just snagged anyway. Triple J 999, welcome back, my good sir. Awesome to see you as always. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. Do we have a Brett Metcalf with us this morning yet, by chance? Triple J 999, thank you for beating that screen like it kicked your little sister in the shin and then ran away. Good to see you this morning, my man. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. As always, wonderful to see you. Happy New Year. Exactly right, Jeffro. Mr. Siebert, you have that sticker on the computer that you use every day. That is a beautiful thing. Thank you. Corey Bader, you love those eBay shows. You and I both, my friend. You and I both. Now, with that being said, though, you always know, always, that I will be the utmost of transparent with you. I want you to know what's going on inside this giant cranium. So I think we are running into a little bit of an issue. Okay? It's not a huge issue, and it's probably a good problem to have. So I think for the last 5 years of this show, I was extremely consistent about showing up Tuesday through Saturday, right? And before that, I was here almost every single day. I went 7 days a week for almost 2 years. And then we took one day off. And again, it's not a day off. It's just a day that I don't go live. It's the days that we catch up on shipping and sorting and packing and labeling and all that stuff, right? So now that we have gone live over on eBay, I have gotten a couple of messages from people that are like, hey man, it's kind of hard to find you now. Well, that's why we do have that schedule up there on Instagram. So you can always head to that schedule and know exactly where and when we will be. But I think we're kind of dividing people between these 5 platforms and eBay Live. So I am in the current process of racking my brain of trying to figure that out. Absolute worst case scenario, and it might be best case scenario, maybe we take everything to eBay. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. But if we do that, we'd still be a long time out from that. That would not be like a knee-jerk reaction. You know what I mean? That's going to take some serious thinking. Mr. Corey Bader. Yep. Exactly right there, my brother. Exactly right. Tony, am I able to do that? Take every single show to eBay? Yeah, we could. We absolutely could. Yep. And actually, I think it would be really cool because as far as I know over there on eBay Live, there is no other content creator that is that consistent. You know what I mean? So if I showed up there every single morning and every single evening, and we basically just did this show instead of on all 5 platforms, we just do it on eBay Live. We shall see. Mr. Siebert, You could do the buy and rip like you do now. Yep. Absolutely. It would just be a little bit different. We would put sealed wax up there as a buy it now. So then you could just snag it down from eBay and I would rip it for you right there. Yep. And I think how we may do that, tentatively speaking, is we might do the morning shows would be for personal rips, and maybe the evening shows would be for breaks and singles. We'd probably have to segment it that way somehow. Mr. Siebert, need more screen real estate. You're absolutely right. And I know that that is something that eBay is working on. So like I said, folks, we're not making any huge changes today, but I do see an issue growing just a little bit because some people are kind of confused as to where I am when. But that's why we try to drop that schedule over there on Instagram. But still, even with that schedule, I think people are getting a little bit confused. Mr. Corey Bader says you could still have the website as a buy and ship or something. Yep, you're absolutely right, my man. Or we just streamline everything. You know, I'll be very transparent with you. It would be kind of bittersweet to shut down the JWV website, you know, because I love it. And it's been there for so long and we have worked so hard. But all of that work got us to eBay Live, right? They don't just let anybody go live over there on eBay Live. So everything that we have done was moving in that direction. You know, we're always trying to climb this crazy card ladder, basically. And now we have the largest platform on planet Earth for sports cards that has got our back. So like I said, folks, there's going to be a marketing budget coming here pretty soon. So you're going to be able to see some JWV ads, which we have never done in the history of this channel, and I'm indescribably excited to do so. Exactly right, Corey Bader. Nailed it. Mr. Siebert says, no matter what, we will all follow you. Man, I hope so. I sincerely hope so, David Siebert. Thank you, brother. And yes, there is, Tony. Shout out to our buddy Ray Ray. You know it, Jared Whiting.